Hey guys, today we're going to be talking about how you can do an IULE application through Mutual of Omaha. And first things first, especially when you're meeting with the client, you're talking to them, maybe you have them on the phone at the moment. What I always do is I always go to Mutual of Omaha mobile quotes, and it can give you a really fast, simple quote for the IULE. And that way, whenever you're on the phone with the client, you don't have to like wait around too long and go through this difficult way to get a quote. So first things first, select the state. I already chose Texas. The last example we did for National Life Group, IUL was 45. I think, a lot of times for the IULEs, you'll see people around this age or even maybe a little bit even older who need a good amount of protection for an affordable price. Obviously, this is more protection focused. You're not going to have a ton of cash value that's built up in this IUL, but it's express. It's going to be simply and quickly issued, but you're going to have kind of more of that protection focus that your average client will need for more protection. And a lot of times, it's only going to go up to $300,000, depending on that person's age and whatnot. Will depend on how much face amount that they'll get. But this is a really fast, simple process and simple application. But utilize this quoter, because even for people who are looking for final expense, if they need a good amount of death benefit, sometimes the IUL is better for them and even more inexpensive compared to the whole life regarding the final expense. So we have the state, age, going to do a male again, and no tobacco usage. They're looking for $200,000, more of a protection plan for a face amount. We're just going to click calculate. And as you can tell, guys, we're looking at $172 a month, 2,000 a year annually for a quote. And it just makes it super easy, man. This super easy solve. And that way you can tell the client right then and there, hey, you're looking at about $172 a month. I would say, maybe even round it up just a little bit, $175 a month. That way they know what to expect, and always setting your expectations very clear for your clients. So utilizing this quote, let's just go ahead and keep that pulled up. Now, this is the sales professional access. After you log in, you do your login and whatnot. This is the home page for Mutual of Omaha. And we're going to scroll down here to sales tools, click electronic applications. Not worried about Medicare or dental. Going to go to Life e-application, and we'll click start or continue e-app. As this loads here, I'm going to take a sip of coffee. Bear with me. Okay, so as you can tell, this is the same kind of application pipeline, literally called pipeline, that NLG uses. Let's click Start New Case. Proposed insured. We're going to say Jim. Yeah, we'll go Jim Howard. That works good. And this is my pretend uncle, even though it's really not. But all right, 1945. Let's do 01 10 19. What is that? 80. 80. Gender. We quoted male. Case description. IULE. Well, let's put the client's name first. Jim Howard. I got to capitalize that. That's going to bother me. Okay. IULE. And I always like to do 200K because we know that's how much it's going to be. State, again, is in Texas. We're going to go to Index Universal Life because we were doing an IULE. Let's find it. Index Universal Life Express. That is what IULE stands for, in case you didn't know. Now you know. And as you can tell, once this finishes loading, this is a lot faster application. A lot of this stuff should already come in because it's going to be obviously tied to your portal. So I'm going to select user. That's my first and last name, guys. First, middle, and last name, if you guys didn't know. Select user. Awesome. You'll see the GA agent name should be Gplex Financial. It's going to have your their general agent number. It's going to have all your information. Yes, that email is correct. And then no, There will not be another producer here. Okay, great. Everything looks good. All right, Jim Howard has his birthday. Auto-filled that. Hopefully this will let me do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's valid. Just kidding. We gotta just go with it. 03. This is obviously a random social security number. This is yours. I'm sorry, guys. We'll do my height and weight. I feel like making anything up. Okay, street address 123 Allen Street, San Angelo, Texas. That all sounds good. And obviously, guys, what makes this a lot faster is if you have the client on hand to do this information, or you're doing it over the phone. You're just so good with applications. You know the stuff that they need to get this done. Email. That's my brother's email. He's going to be pissed. And then instead of having to reconfirm it, we'll just copy, paste. That way it should be good. Yes, they're a United States citizen. No, they don't do nicotine or tobacco. Go to next. Yes, that's correct. Yes, that's correct. Yes, that's correct. And this is a good opportunity for you to confirm some stuff with them. We're confirming because you can never be too sure. Anytime you're putting in people's socials, addresses, numbers, phone numbers, it's just important to make sure that information is correct. Saves you a lot of time during the application process and all that good stuff. And guys, once you click the lock button, this is where it proceeds to HIPAA signatures and they sign and everything. And this application will get sent in and you'll get bank account information, everything from there. And guys, I can't reiterate this enough. Just save as often as you can. But the IULE is fantastic because obviously it's a good product, but obviously it's a really fast process. You can get people with significant coverage right away. And once they sign and they do the signatures on the HIPAA, that's when you'll go back to refer to this, say, hey, they need $200,000 face amount. You'll be able to, input the premium and then get a little bit more better idea for a better quote. But everything should be concurrent because, no, there's no tobacco, mail, age, all that good stuff. It should be really, really quick for you guys. But once you lock the data and all that, you go to the HIPAA, you get the HIPAA sign, and then you can fill up more of the application from there. But this just shows how fast it gets going. Now let's just go ahead and click it so you guys can see the signature. It'll remain in here for 10 days. You go, click there. And if you're meeting with them, whether it is, online, that still includes like physically there. If you're physically with them, through a Zoom call, you can say that. But if you're on the phone, sometimes you want to do, text method. Just have them text and confirm. And by them, confirming the PIN that they get, that's them saying it's okay to sign. So make sure you get that, guys. Make sure you're talking with somebody who's tech savvy. If they can't read a PIN off their phone through a text message, that should kind of be alarming. Maybe this person is or is not mentally cognizant of what's going on. But typically, guys, it's really easy just to send them a PIN to their phone number. They confirm and basically sign that way. And then you're able to go through the rest of the application where you fill out, terms of the life insurance case as far as death benefit, premium, a little bit more personal information, and then obviously their bank account so you can get this signed, submitted, and get you guys paid in a very, very fast manner. But more than anything, guys, always be ethical, always be, thorough in whenever you're doing your application process, and do what's right, guys, because I guarantee you a fast or quick sell is not near worth the headache of having to go through a compliance nightmare if somebody says, hey, I didn't know what I was signing up for, or I didn't agree to this, I didn't sign anything. So make sure that you explain everything thoroughly in detail to really cover yourself, because a quick sale is not worth your career in this industry. So make sure everything's fast. A lot of things are fast. Telesales, or virtual sales, or whatever it is, however you're meeting your clients, just make sure that everyone's in full understanding whenever you're filling out these applications and whatnot. But hopefully this helps, guys. The IULE is super fast. Take advantage of this product because it is a wonderful product with a wonderful carrier in Mutual of Omaha, and it's only another way for you guys to get paid, and another tool in your tool belt. So hopefully this helps, guys. Thanks a lot for listening. We'll see you next time.